How are you feeling these days, Bree?
Pretty okay.
Pretty okay.
You? What about you?
I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm all over the place sometimes.
Well, when you're being pulled in a million different directions.
Sure, but I feel like also that I do that stuff to myself sometimes, you know? I feel like I'm like always looking for like the next thing, you know?
Yeah, I can understand.
I mean, you've probably noticed that, like, you know, we'll like go do a thing, and then we get back home or whatever, and like I'm just like immediately looking for like the next thing.
Yeah, you don't seem to want to decompress anymore when we get home from something like that.
Yeah, and you know, like I don't even know that I was ever really decompressing as much as I was just like touching home base. Like it's almost like I don't know, habit is not the right word, but theater maybe, like something that I had grown used to after you do it for a long time. And for a long time I would do that. I would go out, I would like chase a story, I would find it, I would go home, I would decompress, then I would go back out. I don't
just habit or reflex.
Yeah. And then I don't know when that stopped happening. I kept going back home afterward, but I stopped like relaxing. Like
you keep jumping to new things as soon as you get in the door.
I don't know. It's been, you know, with you sort of, you know, sleeping at different times and being not around as much. It's been strange because I got very used to you being around. And when you were around, it was like I could always find a thing to do, like to fill up whatever it was I was trying to fill up, you know? And so I've been left with this question. What is it? What is it that has Sean Forrester all twisted up?
He said that they were hanging out alone when I asked him if we could.
Well, I actually asked her about it whenever I was texting her earlier to see if I was trying to gauge her interest, you know?
Yeah, what'd she say?
Well, I mean, it seems like she's not interested. I mean, you know, she just got out of a relationship, so.
Oh, see, I had no idea about that.
Yeah, her man, like, dumped her, I guess, yesterday. It was like kind of shitty about it. He was like, I feel like I'm taking a big W by dumping you. Is that the
what in the actual
is that the roughest shit anybody's ever said?
Oh my god.
I'm like,
he gives no fuck.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that chick will cut him up though, for real. It was this one over here, right?
Was he a member of anything? Because I know she was talking about Tangay earlier.
Maybe. I don't know though. I don't know. Did that is like D8 just pulling up on us like this? Is this the whole D8 crew?
Hi, I'm security.
Hi.
How's it going?
Jesus.
Is this Haley?
You again.
Yes, me.
Haley.
It's
Hi.
me again. How's it going?
Hi.
Yeah, I was hoping to put a small in this little spot here.
Okay. You don't have more than 2 properties, right?
No, I don't believe I have any. I mean, I don't own a single property other than the apartment, you know.
Okay, that's perfect.
I have keys to a couple, but I don't own any.
Yeah, as long as you don't own any of them.
Yeah, none of them are in my name.
Okay, so And now you are all set. So if you double check your properties app, you should see that you are now the main key holder for house ID 6040, which is this warehouse, and that you'll have smart lock.
Excellent. And I can lock it right now.
Oh,
Yo.
that's my man's. Yo, you got it?
Yeah.
I was literally driving by and I ran into you guys.
Hey, everybody. What are y'all up to?
We're kind of just driving around.
I got you.
Did you just drive past and see us and stop?
Literally, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, we were just out here hanging out with 8 of our closest friends.
Can I go in? Can I?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I just added the smart locks to it. But it is open.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
That's good.
I don't need too much space
You're
here
gonna
to
do
do
like
whatever I'm going to do.
I think you should make this whole entire warehouse a circle wall.
Now, Sean, why did you buy a warehouse?
Just to have like a second place. Like I've wanted a place. I've wanted a
When Bree's
place.
mad at you and she kicks you out.
I've wanted a place in the North Country for a long time, and there are no houses anywhere up here, so I just wanted another place.
Is there particular times when you feel it, or is it just all the time?
It's essentially any time that I slow down and let myself breathe.
Okay, but what do you think about when you slow down that causes you that anxiety? What, like, well, I mean, you might not know what it is, but like, what is there anything standing out that you usually think about when you're slowing down? That
I don't know, Bree. Fuck, man. I don't know.
do you? I don't know how to help you here.
I don't know that there's anything that you can do. I just keep coming back to like what a whirlwind it was when we met each other.
Yeah, we did go pretty quick, huh?
But I think about like, and you know this, you were there, how I had not been allowed to mourn that relationship with Madeline. That it had just all been sort of bottled up in me, you know? And I regret absolutely nothing about what happened with you and I at the beginning of this. I just think that in an ideal world that things maybe probably went a little bit slower for us. I mean, we got swept up, you know?
So, so why does thinking about all that make you sad?
Because I do love you, and I did love you, and yeah, like, even though the fact that I went from that relationship into this one without the time or whatever, I feel like I maybe needed to figure out who I am here in this place. I still don't regret doing those things because I feel like they were the right things to do. I worry, I think, that I did not have the chance to figure out who I am here.
So what do you need to do to find out who you are?
I think I have to face the silence. I think I need to face the solitude. And so I think I have to ask you to allow me that to face that silence and that solitude.
So you want to be alone?
I think I need to be alone for a little while. It's the only thing that like I keep coming back to.
I don't know what you mean, but then I get it, I guess.
The bride and groom have decided not to write vows today, so I'll read from the poet and scholar, Adam Sandler. I want to make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I want to do is grow old with you. I'll get your medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire if the furnace breaks. Oh, it could be so nice to grow old with you. I'll miss you, I'll kiss you. I'll give you my coat when it's cold. I need you, I'll feed you. Even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man who grows old with you. Before your friends and families, I ask you, Harvey and Brina, to share your willingness to enter into the covenant of marriage and leave this place in unity, whatever the future may hold. Harvey, do you take Brina to be your wife today? To promise to love and hold her, comfort her, honour her, keep her in sickness and health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Brina, do you take Harvey to be your husband, and do you promise to love him and comfort him, honour him and keep him in sickness and health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Well then, it is my pleasure to introduce everybody to Mr. and Mrs. Watson. Congratulations on keeping your hands off each other for the entirety of the ceremony, and you may now kiss the bride.
Gonna sit me by the shore to watch the sunset. Just gonna leave me alone. 'Cause when them leaves start to fall, I don't know about y'all, but in my mind I know exactly where I'd go. Straight to the beach where I was made, catching day up there. Oh, them green lights got the music blasting, windows down. I wish we could have summer and fall, then I'd be fine.
Arthur.
Watson,
Huh?
congratulations.
Thank you. I'm glad you could make it.
Absolutely, you're beautiful.
You look all nice, all cleaned up.
I did a good job. I've not worked
did.
at all. Congratulations.
It shows,
always
so
go
thank
for
you. I
It
appreciate
was-
it. I'm glad you could be here.
No, it was a lovely ceremony, and you're beautiful, and I'm really happy for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Sean. I'm glad you could be here, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I wouldn't have missed it, you know?
I appreciate it.
You got you a good one, you know?
Yeah, I did. And he's been putting up with my nonsense for 4 months now.
For longer than me, I guess.
Well, I don't know if I'd say that. I've known you way longer.
Yeah. But also, I don't know, your nonsense I was always quite fond of. I'm sure he is as well.
He puts up with it, encourages it. So
Yeah.
he says as long as he can be a menace with my dad, I can be a menace with my new friend Jimmy North. So
Yeah. No, I haven't really known Harvey for very long.
yeah.
But I've talked with him a good bit over the last, month or so.
Yeah.
And I think that he's a really great person, and I'm thrilled for the two of you, really.
I appreciate it, Sean. That means a lot coming from you, honestly.
Well, you're one of my favorite people. You know that. I hope you do.
Of course, you're one of my best friends.
And I would have never missed your wedding.
Well, I'm glad you didn't, because I hope you're having fun.
It's funny how it goes, right? All those months ago, I could not articulate why I had to go, only that I needed to. There was absolutely truth to the things I said to Bree that night on the roof. I had felt anxious, felt like I had not worked through the things I needed to work through in order to be ready to be with someone else completely. And the truth is, there was always a part of me that thought life might bring Bree back into my orbit, that maybe we weren't done with each other yet. But when she introduced me to Harvey for the first time, I knew, much like I assumed she did, that they were meant to be. It was a strange time for me, the year between climbing down off that roof after having broken up with Bree and flying to the island to watch her get married to the love of her life. But that's a story for another time.